A very good evening to all the viewers. I, Kriti Vadera, would like to welcome all the viewers to this special phone-in program of Kishore Manch, where we discuss about the guidance for our children and adolescents. And today in this SAHYOG session, the guests who have joined us to discuss the same, I would like to introduce Professor Kalpana Venugopal, who has joined us from RI Mysuru, NCERT. Ma'am, namaskar, we welcome you.
Namaskar, namaskar.
And we also have a guest, Ms. Pallavi Sharma, practicing counselor. She has also joined us for this discussion. Pallavi ji, namaskar, good evening. We welcome
namaskar.
you. So before starting the program, I would like to tell all the viewers that this is a very interesting topic which we are going to discuss here today. Creatively utilizing leisure time. Yes, indeed a need in every house these days. So before starting the program, I would like to tell the viewers that you can dial on our toll-free numbers to ask questions to our experts. Our numbers are 1800111265 and the other number is 1800112199. You can also send emails to ask questions. Email ID is cit.kishoremanch@gmail.com, and to watch the live streaming of this program, please log in to our official YouTube channel NCERT Official, and there also in the live chat box you can comment and ask questions to our experts. So as I can read it, the topic itself is very interesting. I would like to ask Kalpana Venugopal madam first. Ma'am, what it is all about? Creatively utilizing the leisure time.
Thank you, Kriti. Good evening, children, and all other viewers who joined this program. Glad to be here with all of you with a very exciting topic, creatively utilizing your leisure time. Today we are going to discuss at length about leisure time and the tips how you can use this leisure time creatively so that it makes you happy. And why are we discussing about it now? Before I proceed, I would like to start first of all with what is leisure time? Earlier when you were going to school and college, you were engaged there from morning till evening. And when you come back home also, you used to come back and do your homework, your home assignments, project work, and a lot of such academic works that you brought back from school. At such times, you had little or no time to go out and play with your friends and to do those things which you love to do most. Today, the scenario is totally different. You are in a pandemic situation where you have a lot of leisure time at home, or you have a lot of free time at home because you have a few online classes for your academic courses and maybe a few classes for your coaching classes and such other structured classes for your yoga, karate, sports, music. And then you have a lot of free time in hand. But unfortunately, though you have a lot of free time now, you're unable to go out and play with friends and to do those things which you like to do outside the house. And so you have to spend that time at home. We have a few ideas now here, how you can spend that leisure time at home and keep yourself happy and keep those around you very happy. We'll be sharing those tips and ideas with you. And what is the process of this creatively using your leisure time?
Yes, so as you can see, viewers, that madam is describing how you can use this in this pandemic when we all are staying at home. So you can use this leisure time creatively. So here I would like to take in my practicing counselor, Ms. Pallavi Sharma, into the conversation. Ma'am, I'm sure students and parents must be approaching you to ask some sort of tips that how to create, make this time, leisure time, as creative. Can you please guide us with some ideas that how we can utilize this time?
Yeah, sure, Kriti, and thank you. Namaskar and good evening to all children and all viewers. As mentioned by Kalpana ma'am, today we are in different situation. We have little more time available than we used to have before this pandemic. So today I'm here to discuss few tips and ideas about utilizing leisure time creatively. Think of an activity or activities you like to do and things you really like to enjoy doing. कोई भी ऐसी एक्टिविटी जो आपको बहुत अच्छा लगता है करना और आपको मजा आता है उसे करने में, उसके बारे में सोचिए. तो यहाँ पे अभी हम देखेंगे कुछ एक्टिविटीज. लेट अस थ्रो सम लाइट ऑन फ्यू ऑफ द एक्टिविटीज व्हिच वी कैन यूज in our leisure time. We can use it and we can have some creative ideas. First, I would like to talk about music and dance. Those who are interested in music and dance, they can opt for this option, as music can be taken as instrumental or singing. So या तो आप instrument सीख सकते हैं या गाना सीख सकते हैं. And when you are learning songs, you can learn in different languages, whether Indian regional languages or Western language में भी आप गाना सीख सकते हैं. Similarly for the dance you can learn different dance forms like Kathak, Kuchipudi, Bharatnatyam, and so many Indian dance forms are there. Western countries also have different dance forms like ballet or jazz, contemporary. So those who have an interest in music and dance, they can explore this area. Next, I would like to tell those children who have interest in riddles, or they have interest in poetry or poems, jokes and quizzes, they can explore this area as well. Then some children, they have interest in embroidery, beadwork, sewing. So these are beautiful things they can make and they can use their creativity. Another very beautiful form of art is painting. So you can paint glass, tiles, you can have fabric painting. Don't restrict yourself to the canvases. You can show your creativity in different materials as well. Learning new games, chess, maths puzzles can be one area. Those who have good interest in this, you can explore different moves in chess. You can make nice word games, and you can create some mind-boggling maths puzzles which you can share it with your parents and friends. So this can be one area too. Those who are interested in cooking, they can explore salads, juices, different dishes with some different twist in their spices or twist in the ingredients that they are using. So that can be a creative field as well. Very important thing is, it is not necessary that you need to have all these interests. You can just rearrange your room in a very creative way and you can show your creativity. So creativity has no bounds. You can show it anywhere. Collage making, greeting cards, posters, this field also, or this area also, is very much loved by children, and I love it too. You can create different cards using different materials like nutshells or vegetable imprinting. Even you can use your pencil sharpenings as well. So different materials you can use and you can make beautiful collage, you can make beautiful greeting cards, you can make posters, right? And even I would like to say that old greeting cards you would have. So cut those greeting cards and put quotes on them and make beautiful gifts and show your creativity. We have doodle drawing as well, known as doodling, mural art, rangoli, colorful rangolis you can make different beautiful patterns, and you can enjoy that also if you are interested in that. Making stuffed toys and dolls. So I must say that this is a very sweet and a cute choice. If you have interest in that, you can make different stuffed toys and dolls and you can show your creativity. So these are the few activities. I would like to also share that there are DIY. What is DIY? Do it yourself. So you can, yes, do it yourself by just watching someone doing it. So I would like to share few programs which are on air, either on the DD channel or on YouTube you can find. So we have Kids Time. The Kids Time is a program that is being broadcast by Doordarshan, and it shows variety of activities which you can learn through it. Another YouTube channel is there, MAD. Few of you might be familiar with this channel. This is Music, Art and Dance, whose host is Robert. This is Harun Robert, and the program title is Mad Stuff with Rob. So you can explore this channel as well. We have beautiful wooden materials, which DIYs, which Matt Cremona has to share his knowledge, and the program name is With Matt Cremona. The different woodworking, electronics, audios, etc. So many DIYs he posts on his channel. One more, Scotty, that is Scott Kilmer, share his knowledge on how to fix cars. So if you have interest in that, you can definitely see this program and do it all by yourself. So these are few of the programs I wanted to share. Apart from that, I want to share one poster as well. I know one child who is very creative, and he has made a poster listing the cautions during this pandemic in alphabetically order. So let me share a few alphabets with you, what he has made in a very creative way. He has written for A as avoid crowd, B for be alert, C for cover your cough, D distance of 6 feet, E exercise daily, F keep away from fake news, G greet with namaste, H with hand wash. So he has made so many creative words out of it in this pandemic, and he has done from A to Z, and you can do it too. So it will be wonderful doing all these types of posters, and I think so you should also be creative in doing these sorts of stuffs.
Right, right. So you can see, viewers, how beautifully children are, practicing these time creatively. And here I would again ask Kalpana madam, ma'am, as we all know that parents or children all are staying within home itself. Parents have also this work from home thing, and students are also getting classes. So can you please guide us with some way and tips that how can this time be enjoyable for all the family members?
Yes, Kriti. Dear children, just as you are unable to go out, so also your family members are unable to go out. Your parents, brothers and sisters, your aunts, uncles who are living elsewhere, your close friends, they are also not able to go out. And they are also quite stressed out, just remaining at home, doing the work at home, all because of the social distancing. So just as you are making your leisure time a time where you can spend your time happily and creatively, you can also spend the leisure time in such a way that you can make them happy, both at home and those who are abroad. I'll just share a few tips with you here. I'm sure you're already helping your parents at home with washing, cleaning, airing out clothes, cleaning the car, the bikes, gardening, and so many other household chores. Apart from this, what can you do something that is so special for them at home so that they also feel cheerful at home? I'm just going to give you a few tips here. For example, let's say mom is sitting very tired after the whole day's work. Make a nice, interesting lemonade for her. If you can make a salad for dad, or if you can make the special dish for your Sunday lunch, it's going to brighten up the family. In the same way, let's suppose it is your daddy's birthday. You are at home. Why don't you try with your little hands making a nice gift for him? You've just now learnt about the various creative things that you can do from Pallavi Madam. Maybe you can make a lovely greeting card with a picture of dad and you together and write a few lines to him. You can make a nice big poster for mom with all the words that describe your mother. Put it up in her bedroom. It's going to make her very happy. These are some of the ways by which you can make your parents happy. What about those people who are away in other places? How are you going to reach them? You surely cannot go there to wish them for their birthdays. Let us suppose it's your grandparents' birthday. What are you going to do from here? Maybe you can sing the birthday song and post it on phone to them on WhatsApp. You can make a lovely bouquet with paper roses, take a picture of it and send it to them. But these are some of the things that they will treasure and they'll be very happy. Though they are staying very far away from you, they know that you're thinking about them. Same thing about your friends. It's your friend's birthday. Why don't you write a small riddle or a puzzle or maybe a small poem about the characteristics of your friend? Make it funny for your friend and send it to him or her on his birthday. It's going to cheer up your friend. Your brothers and sisters at home, they are so tired like you know, doing the online classes, and then I'm sure you're helping your younger brothers and sisters at home with their homework and their home lessons from the online classes that they are taking. Apart from that, it's your brother's birthday, little brother's birthday. Maybe you can cheer up your little brother by making handmade festoons, color his room lovely, put it all up and then make it cheerful for him. It's your younger sister's birthday or your elder sister's birthday and mother is baking a cake. Maybe you can help out mother and then say that the cake is your gift for your sister. You can teach your sisters and brothers what you have learned, the Sudoku games, the magic tricks, all these things, and make them happy at home. I have one more word for you. All this that you have collected as gifts for all of them, keep it safely, because after the COVID is over, you're going to get an opportunity to meet them and give it to them in person. They are going to treasure your creations and they are going to feel very happy about it. Another step forward, maybe you can keep a diary. You can write down each day what are the ways in which you have made something special for someone. It could be one small little act. Write it down. Also write down what did you feel when you did it and what was their appreciation. These are the little things that you can do, but they matter a great deal to make the whole home and those around you to be very happy.
Right, ma'am, absolutely. And Pallavi, madam, I would like to ask you that is it really important to use leisure time creatively? Because our kids would be wondering why to use leisure time creatively. Leisure is leisure for them.
Yeah, very nice question, Kriti. And I would like to answer it by throwing some light on some points.
Yes.
Yeah. When we use leisure time, so it helps us to overcome boredom. So let us see how. When we have a lot of time in hand and no ideas, we get bored and engage in wasteful activities like just being glued to TV cartoons, serials, playing games on phone or iPad, gossiping. ऐसे ही घूमते रहते हैं या कोई टीवी में चैनल देख लेते हैं. But we are not doing anything creative, right? But our brain and body craves for something interesting and exciting. So when we have time in hand, it is best to use it creatively. Otherwise हम बोर हो जाएंगे. आपने बहुत बारी सुना होगा कि हम बोर हो रहे हैं, बच्चे ऐसे बोलते हैं. Because their brain needs something creative to be done. So you can choose from all the activities that we have discussed before. So this is overcoming boredom can be there if we are very creative. So next I would like to throw some light on better problem solver. When we are creative, we develop the habit of viewing a problem or a puzzle from different angles and can understand problem in a better way. For example, if I give you a sheet of paper with a dot or some dots, you have to draw something on it, but with some condition. और condition क्या लगा रहे हैं? हम लगा रहे हैं कि you cannot lift your hand.
Right.
You are drawing, or you cannot.
Pallavi, madam, we are heading towards the last segment of the program. We have only
Okay.
5 minutes left now. I want my viewers to get maximum out of this session. So kindly conclude your program presentation, ma'am.
Yeah, sure. So we can be a better problem solver. So join the dots without lifting your hand or using a eraser, and it will be better that you look to this problem from different angles. I can tell you that we can deal with uncertainty as well if we are creative. How, you will ask me. So what we can do is when we are calling this time as uncertain time, we don't know when schools will open, or we can go back to the normal without following any social distancing, such as play with our friends or visit the park and all. We are going to watch movies and all. But if we are creative, we can think how we can keep ourselves happy even during this pandemic by engaging ourselves, though we cannot do all those things we used to do it. So we can create our own magic cards, or we can use some puzzles, and we can be happy in this uncertain time. And that's how this is how we can deal with the uncertainty. I must also say that it boosts our confidence. So when you are creative and you do something creative with your ideas, which may not be perfect, right? You may either modify it or completely change it. But if you see it, but you do not see it as a failure, right? You will develop confidence that you can bring your ideas into the reality, and you will make it work in some way. मैं कैसे भी करके इसको fix करूँगा, मैं इसको सही करूँगा. This way, each time you improve your ideas, your confidence also increases.
Right,
so when
right.
you discover that failure is a part of the process, and it builds your confidence to tackle the failure better.
Right, ma'am, right.
Right.
So we have only 2-3 minutes left for to end the program. But before that, I would like to go to Kalpana madam once. Ma'am, we have discussed about the how to spend the leisure time creatively. But there's one thing which comes to my mind, that how can one identify his or her own creativity? One thing, and because we are almost done with this session, so kindly conclude the session with some tips for our viewers, ma'am.
Okay. Yes, Kriti. I just wanted to tell here that imagination is essential for creativity. You know,
Right.
one needs to have the space and time, and also have a relaxed period when you can, just like how we're having it now during the pandemic time. You have a lot of time. You can relax, and then allow that yourself to let those ideas come to you. Now, how do you do it? There are different ways of doing it. I'm just sharing one or two with you. And one is to unplug yourself. That means, see that you relax yourself, cut away from all your other routine structured activities. Sit down and see how you can list down some of the things that really excite you and make you happy when you do it. So that's one way of doing it. Another one is a systematic approach, where you write down all your strengths, and then you see whether you have been able to use your strengths creatively. You can make a list of it, of what all ways you can do. The third one is brainstorming, which is very exciting because you get family members to do it for you. So that means you make them all sit, and then you can freely, having a nice tea time, you can ask them to tell you what are the things that you are good at, and they will help you make a list. Now, I have one last word which I want to tell everybody.
Yes, ma'am.
About this is that imagination, creativity is all good, but you must understand, dear children, that you should never be judgmental about your ideas, because creative ideas may seem quite wild initially.
Right, ma'am, right. That's so useful to know. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes.
As you keep improving on them and
Right.
learning, you're going to come about doing something very creative. But
Right.
one for parents, which I must say before
Yes.
leaving, is that please appreciate the efforts of your children at home.
Yes,
because this-
parents, please do appreciate, as madam has told each and every viewer, that you should appreciate efforts made by children. So,
Yes.
thank you. Thanks for joining us, to both the guests. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And to the viewers, don't go away anywhere, because the next session which we are getting up for you is, it's going to be a new initiative of NCERT's Kishore Manch, a live interaction session on Nishtha. You'll be getting the more details in the next upcoming session. Don't go away anywhere. We'll be right back just in a short while. Thank you. Namaskar.